Hey guys, it's Catherine, and today I am back with kind of an update video. As some of you may know, I did a favorites video, or a few favorites videos, months and months ago. And this company, Simply Gilded, and I have Simply Gilded washi and Simply Gilded box items here. This company was featured in one of those videos. And unfortunately, I just started feeling more and more poorly and wasn't able to continue with that series at that time, and like right after had what I feel to be a significant issue with this company, and there's no other way to say it, I was mortified. I always wanted to kind of come back and do an update, and at this stage I've had so many issues since then. I feel like I'm forced to. So in the interest of this not being a million hours long, I'm just going to jump in. This is the mermaid washi. This was released not too long after I did that video. We were shown photos on, various forms of social media and emails and things like that, detailing that basically, this is like the best example because it's, you can really see it. You'll have to forgive me, I'm perpetually out of breath. Okay, so about a third of each roll shown would have that contrasting color. We were never told at any point that you could end up with a roll that had no purple, almost no purple, all purple, almost no teal or aqua, whatever you'd like to call it. So long story short, the only way you can describe this is deceptive advertising. And when you routinely show someone that looks like, we were told, like, basically this is what you're getting, but you couldn't pick pattern, placement, and they were all going to be random, and that sort of thing. And then you send something that's radically different. I mean, at the end of the day, if you get something with almost no purple, or you do get something with none, or you get something with all, and like, that is false advertising. And basically the social media accounts have been wiped. They've just been sanitized. All promotional photos of these rolls, gone. You can't see it on the website anymore. That's gone. The Facebook, it's gone. So they knew what they did was wrong, and the company chose to never address the issue. That was a huge problem for me, because I take this sort of thing very, very seriously. Good customer service is crucial for me, and then honesty as well. You have to be on the up and up. I'm sorry. I am horrifically honest as a person, so I expect those around me and the people I'm giving my money to behave in a similar manner. Now, this wasn't exactly deceptive advertising. It was just overall kind of sketchy. This apparently, the specific washi, it is if it will focus. Sorry, my crazy busy bedspread is probably interfering. Apparently, the adhesion on the foil isn't great. So the rolls are considered defective, and it's the same thing. There was plenty of opportunity to inform the customers. All of the posts in the Facebook group, Instagram videos, and Instagram posts, the emails with the details of the sale, never mentioned. And this was a known issue for them. They took the time to write it in the description of this listing. So when people logged on and did the mad dash to, I've got to check out, they had to then decide if it was worth it to add that to their cart. it was clearly done to inspire panic because they said, we're never going to do this one again. So buy it or don't. Like, it was designed to ensure that that would sell. And the discount on it was like, it was minuscule. It was, it was nothing. So it's a little dishonest. It's a little sketchy. It's not quite the fraud that is, but it's just, it's wrong. It's not good customer service. People should have been made aware so they could kind of think about what they wanted to do beforehand, so they weren't like forced to make that decision in the heat of the moment. It's plaid. I'm going to buy it. And there are a lot of people who are like that too. I mean, something like that, when you hear, oh, it'll never be made again, it becomes a unicorn roll or whatever, and people have to have it. So they didn't need to do that. Now, when it comes to the boxes, I don't know. It's tricky because previously I hadn't really paid attention to the shipping. I do know that like their shipping had been getting pushed out further and further. But, okay. I feel a little like Irene tried to do something nice for her customers and got burned. I don't buy pen gems anymore. I have a variety of issues with them. This is not a pen gems related video though. All I can say is she has thousands of subscribers and thousands of pens were defective. So this box was literally delayed a month because, she chose to do something really, really nice. People want these pens and, she got burned trying to do something nice. Focus. There we go. I mean, it is actually really nice, and I actually do like this pen. I have not taken it out of the box, but I do actually like this pen. So, she has a very good color sense. But, so they ended up delayed. Okay. But then we were assured that, she had all the other items. She was just waiting on the pen and not to worry because she'd already been getting items for the October kit and the November kit. So we didn't need to worry. This was a one-time thing and future boxes would not be delayed. This is the October kit. I did not get mine until November 4th. I have been subscribed since literally the very first box. We are on box 12. My issue is people are posting photos on social media saying, this is my first box, or I'm so glad I resubscribed. And they got their boxes on as early as the 25th of October. So they got them in October. Whereas myself and quite a few long-term subscribers didn't get theirs until November. I'm sure there are people who are still waiting on this box. What's going on? I feel like Miss Clavel, if you've ever read Madeline, something is not right. And when people start trying to compare notes in the Facebook group regarding the shipping of these boxes and the shipping of the regular orders, comments are getting turned off. I don't know about anyone else, but I've seen this happen in other Facebook groups. It's highly suspicious what's going on. And so my attitude is this. I feel that if I'm giving you my money, you should run your business the way that I would personally run that business. And I am a very kind of everything on the up and up type person. If you don't have all the elements of the kit, something outside your control happened, things got delayed, that's not your fault. View it as a gift from God, however you want to take it. That is the time to do a mini getaway with your family. Not when you are horribly behind. People are angry. People are like, what's going on? there's a new release every other week, and the ship times keep getting bumped out, and like people, like long-term subscribers, are like, if this keeps up, I'm canceling my subscription. This is not the time to go to Iceland. And yet, that is exactly what Irene elected to do. She just got back a couple of days ago. I'm so happy that she's finally feeling rejuvenated. But in the meantime, there are people in her Facebook group saying, oh, I can't wait for my items to ship. They're waiting on their box. And all I could think is, yeah. Well, she came to visit my city, and I knew for a fact that I wasn't getting my stuff until she went back home. So she's posting photos and videos and Instagram stories of her family visiting my local zoo. And all I can think is, you know what? Go home. Because you have obligations, and you can't say, oh, well, we're still technically within the stated time frame. You don't, it doesn't work that way. It's, if you have obligations and the ability to meet those obligations, you meet those obligations, then you have fun. You wash the dishes and then you go out to play. Maybe that's just how I was raised. Otherwise you get into trouble. She's not making that connection. And the kits do. They keep getting better and better. And she's doing an add-on subscription now. And that's very exciting. And we're definitely getting more in the boxes than we ever used to. Most of my contents cards have a tendency to hit the recycling very quickly. Excuse me. These are all that I have, but you can see, we get so much more now, and the quality of the items has really increased. But when you have people who are upset, you don't go on an international vacation and say, oh, well, I've hired more staff. Yeah, you hired a bunch of new staff and then dropped them on their heads and jetted off to a foreign country where you didn't have internet access. So things came to a standstill. What the heck? And, these sell for $4 to $4.50 a roll. She's not the only game in town anymore. So if you're going to play those games, you really need to step up your game. And that's all there is to it. So and I want to be clear, these are my personal feelings. These are my personal opinions. And this is how I would do it. If I sell something in a Facebook group or anywhere online, I'm gotta get it to the post office, gotta get it to the post office. I owe someone. I have taken their money. I need to do the right thing. She clearly does not feel this way. There is no sense of urgency there. She's doing great things. I still stand by what I said before. She's increasing the quantity of the items she orders so that everyone has a chance to get their hands on it. If you're paying 3 times retail in a buy-sell trade group, you're allowing yourself to be robbed, because things like the Pigeon Paper Co. collab, that's been up for more than a week. You can still buy those rolls on the website. When you'll get them, who knows? But people have been posting photos of their rolls for days now, and mine is still, well, she's printed a label, but now Monday is a holiday, so it'll be like this. A week will go by with that label just sitting before my stuff goes out. So it's one of those things where it's the shipping time frame is as much as 3 weeks. These things are going out on the very last day of those 3 weeks for a lot of us, a shocking number of us, really. So, yeah, I have seen, with this most recent order, the Pigeon Paper Co. one, I have bought from her for so long that I'm willing to give her a little more time, because especially with the box, I feel like that put her behind, and I can't hold her responsible for trying to do something nice. That put her behind. But the next couple of months are gonna tell me what I need to know, basically. And I hope that I come back in January, March, and I tell you guys, oh my gosh, I am so happy. They really did turn it around. Otherwise, I will be coming back and showing like my last box, because I've unsubscribed, and my referral links will be gone and all of that. So for now, I am going to hang in there and see if she can turn this around. She swears up and down that she's hired more staff. I have seen, like with this latest release, an increase. The November box darn well better get here in November. If it doesn't, well, I can't continue to pay someone for something they're not delivering, really, like, consistently. So, yes, questions, comments, as always, please feel free to leave them down below. I am sorry that this video was so long and not a happy one. I feel like my videos should be happy, but like, I don't want to sit here and do videos of why I hate such and such a company. The only reason this is happening is because I featured them in a favorites video, and had I had some of these issues prior to filming that, this company would not have been featured, because like, to be in a video like that, I'm sorry, you have to be stellar. And because I am not going to do the I love you, I love you, I love you if you're not. And this company does not meet those standards anymore. So yeah, if you love Simply Gilded, I'm so sorry. If you're wanting to try this box, maybe give it a go, because hey, if you're a new subscriber, you'll definitely get your box a lot faster than the long-term ones. At least that's how it's going right now. Yeah. So, until next time, guys, I hope I am back with good news for you all in the new year. All right. Till then, bye.